Hey friends, welcome back to Brittany Bruce Education. Today we're going to talk about who you serve. Okay, so this is part of your brand, and the most foundational piece of your entire business is not who you are, it's not your marketing, it's not the products you're creating. The foundation of your business is your clients. It's who you are specifically serving. So that is what we're going to be kind of focusing on in this video. I'm going to give you some questions to ask yourself, to kind of like journal, to figure out, to help you figure out who your ideal client is and what products and services we can make to give to them so that we can have a successful business. Because if you create product and service that your ideal client doesn't even need, nobody's going to buy them. So that's what we're talking about today. But before we dive in, I want you to download the Start Your Business Workbook. This workbook is going to kind of go over the questions that we talk about today. And it's going to help you kind of map out, think about, brainstorm who your ideal client is, because that's a part of your brand, their pain points, what they need, and help you create products and services, create a product curation around their pain points. Okay, so the links are up below. There's the workbook, there's the checklist. There's also our free Christian Women in Business Facebook group. It's called Brittany Bruce Business Coaching. It's on Facebook. It's free. It's a free community. I show up live just like this, share these videos, and you get to meet a ton of people just like you. So click all the links below. Also like and subscribe and do all the things so that you can be notified and we can continue providing this resource for you for free. So, all right, here we go. Let's talk about who you serve, your ideal client, and how this is the most important video that you'll ever watch for your business. This one right here, okay? So I have a few questions that you can start asking yourself to really get to know your ideal clients. And here's the thing. Here's something that I feel like you should do is, before you even jot these questions down, I didn't have this written down, but it just came to me. I need you to think of your ideal client that you served in the past. Everyone has that one person that they're like, man, if I could just have 1,000 Jennies, if I could just have 1,000 Sams, I would love my life. My business would be $1 million business and my life would be complete. Okay, so think of that one person that you love, that you want 1,000 of, and I want you to write them down. And if you have more than one, that's great, okay? So write their names down and just leave them there for a minute. Okay, so let's talk about our ideal client. I have 6 questions that I want you to think about, brainstorm, and write down. And these 6 questions are going to be the foundation of your entire business, okay? So question number 1, or really statement number 1, is figuring out your ideal customer profile, okay? So this is one of those FBI things that we need to do, okay? We need to think about the 2 people that you wrote down, or the 3 people, or the 1 person that you just wrote down, and I want you to basically profile them. How old are they? Are they a man or a woman? What season of life are they in? Where do they live? What's their income? What's their socio-demographics? What do they do for a living? How many kids do they have? Are they married or single? Maybe they don't have any kids or want any kids. So basically profile them. Are they a Christian or not? Are they affiliated with a certain political party? Are they a dual income family or single income family? Do they own a business or not? Do they enjoy hobbies? Are they drinkers or non-drinkers? You want to profile this person. So you wrote down, you thought of like, okay, this is my perfect customer. I want you to profile them so hard that you can basically create this avatar version of your ideal client. You know what they like to eat, you know their values, you know what they do at nighttime after they put the kids to bed, or you know where they go on vacation. I need you to write down as much as you can. This is your ideal client profile, okay? This is gonna really help you create products, but also like speak to this avatar that you're making, this ideal client, that one person that you thought of, okay? And it's also gonna help you answer the next 5 questions, all right? So take some time, pause this video, and write down as many things as you can think about. Question 2 is, what are their biggest pain points in life? In the area that you can help them, what is their biggest pain points, okay? Meaning, okay, if you are opening up a retail store, okay, what is your ideal client's biggest pain points when it comes to shopping, when it comes to finding clothes, okay? If you're a photographer, what is your ideal client's biggest pain point when it comes to finding a photographer, when it comes to getting their kids dressed for the photo session, when it comes to booking, when it comes to actually being at the session, okay? What are their biggest pain points? If you are an educator, an online educator, and you have your ideal client, your student, what are their biggest pain points when it comes to learning that thing you're teaching them to do, okay? So what are their biggest pain points? Pause this video, brainstorm it, write it in your workbook right now. Question 3, what do they struggle with internally, okay? Do they struggle internally with fear, with anxiety, with imposter syndrome, with not feeling like they'll ever have enough? Do they struggle internally about appearances? Do they struggle internally about the future, worrying about the future? What are they struggling with internally? So use questions, or use the ideal customer profile that you created, and use your biggest pain points and really kind of think about what they struggle with internally. And if you cannot come up with anything, reach out to the girl that you just wrote down. Reach out to that person that you just wrote down and be like, hey, I'm taking a course and you are my ideal client, and I was wondering if you can help me out here. I need to figure out, like, what are your internal struggles? Is it fear? Is it anxiety? Is it imposter syndrome? Is it appearances? Is it not being pretty enough, smart enough, good enough? What are your internal struggles? Is it not having friends? Is it not having community? Is it not? Those are internal struggles, okay? Now, 4th question is, what is their external struggles? What do they struggle with externally? Okay, that might be they struggle with finding the time to get stuff done. They struggle with learning this new skill. They struggle with understanding things. They struggle with the fact that they're so busy and they can't do X, Y, and Z. They struggle with they can't find clothes that fit them. They struggle with not having food that's offered with the ingredients for their specific diet. So what do they struggle with externally? Which is very much aligned with their pain points for the most part. Okay, what do they struggle with externally? Pause this video, brainstorm that. Now, question 5, I believe we're on, is what are they needing that they cannot get access to? So what do they need that isn't offered? What do they need that they don't have, but what do they need that they don't have access to? Brainstorm, jot it down. All right, question 6 is, what is missing in their life? What's something that's missing? What's something that you have that they don't? Something that you can give them that they don't have. Something that you can offer that they need, okay? What are they missing in life, okay? These questions that we just went over is going to get you inside of their heart, soul, and mind. You ever been to church and you're sitting in the pew and the preacher's preaching and you're like, do they have cameras in my house? How do they know this is what we're struggling with? How do they know? It's because the pastor did this exercise right here. He figured out who you were and what your pain points are and what you're struggling with, and he's speaking life into that. You're doing the exact same thing as the preacher. you're just the business owner and you're offering a different product and a message. You need to figure out their pain points, their internal struggles, their external struggles, what they need that they don't have, and what they're missing out on in life. If you can get inside the heart, soul, and mind of your ideal customer, speak to them into their struggle on your website, social media, and everywhere that you're living, on YouTube, podcasts. If you can speak to their struggles and then create products to solve those pain points, you'll never have to worry about money ever again. You'll never have to worry about ever finding clients again, because you're getting to the root of their pain. And all business is solving the pain of those who we serve. That's it. Restaurants, we're hungry, they feed us. Boutiques, we're naked, they clothe us, right? Like, think about every single business. It's solving a pain point or a struggle or a need of their ideal client. So, who's your ideal client and what do they need? What are their pain points? Offer that to them. That's how you'll have a successful business. Last question is, where do they hang out online? Where do they hang out in the community? Where are they going? Where are they hanging out? Are they on Facebook or TikTok? Are they on Instagram or YouTube? Are they on podcasts or are they on Pinterest? Where are they hanging out? Really think about this. What do they do? What content are they consuming? And then go there. So if they're constantly listening to podcasts because they're into self-development and self-growth, you need to start a podcast to market the product that you've created. If they're constantly on social media scrolling their life away, you need to be on social media. That's where they live and you need to go to them. If they're at the gym, you need to go to the gym. If they're at church, you go to church. All right? That's how simple this is, okay? This is a short and sweet 10-minute video that you can implement right here, right now, that's going to change the game for your business. It all starts with who you serve. That's it, okay? So download that workbook that's under this video. Rewind this as many times as you need to. Pause it where you need to. Do this exercise. It's going to change the game for you. I've done this for you. So if I'm solving your pain points, that's all I did was figure out, what do they need help with? Here we are. So I hope this was a helpful video to you. Please subscribe, like, and then ask questions below. Comment below. Let me know if you have any questions about this video or if you had any epiphany, aha moments. I'd love to connect with you, talk with you, chat with you, and just help you out from here. So if you're also wanting community, if you're needing a community of other believers in business to help walk this journey with you, we have that available. Click the link below this video. Join us in our free group, Brittany Bruce Business Coaching for Christian Women in Business. And if not, I'll see you online. I'll see you on Instagram, and I'll see you in the inbox. So love you guys. I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you next time.